Is an open letter to the OIC and the member states of the OIC, the all 57 Muslim countries. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. With deep concern, profound humility, and a heart full of hope, I address you on behalf of millions of Muslims who long for justice, dignity, and unity under the divine guidance of Islam. Islam is not just a religion of personal piety. It is a complete system of life that governs faith, law, politics, economy, education, and global interactions. It is founded on peace, justice, mutual consultation, which we call it shura, and the absolute sovereignty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Quran says, verily the decision rests with Allah only. He declares the truth and He is the best judges. Our core belief is this sovereignty belongs to Allah. We affirm that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone is the sovereign. His laws and guidance as revealed in the Quran and exemplified in the Sunnah of the beloved Prophet Muhammad must be the foundation of governance and international relations among Muslim nations. And whoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed, then it is those who are the disbeliever in Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 44. It is not sufficient to declare Islam as our religion. We must implement it as our system of action in diplomacy, in education, in economy, in our defense, and in our culture. Number two, a united ummah, the one voice, a unified voice. Currently, the Muslim ummah speaks with 57 different voices, governed by national interests and often under external influences. Where is the unity that Islam commands in Surah Al-Mu'minun? Indeed, this ummah of yours is one ummah, and I am your Lord, so fear me. The OIC should rise above the UN. It should not merely react, but lead the global disclosure with a unified foreign policy and diplomatic channel, and one economic vision rooted in Islamic justice and brotherhood. Number three, within the Ummah first, economy and trade. Within the 57 Muslim countries, Allah has declared Muslim brothers to one another in Surah Al-Hujurat. Therefore, we must prioritize intra-Muslim trade, establish a unified Islamic currency, and support each other economies. Let us establish a halal economic bloc built on Islamic finance, free from riba interest, corruption, and exploitation. The Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi, Hanbali, and Jafri fiqh schools have all agreed that trade among Muslims should be built on justice, fairness, mutual welfare, and the avoidance of interest and deceit. Promoting Muslim-led business, industries, and technology is not only practical but an obligation. When we say obligation, is a fard kifaya to gain collective strength. Number four, military strength, a shield of protection, not aggression, a shield of protection. The US call it the strength, then we can bring the peace. No, we Muslims have the strength and then we can bring the peace. We are commanded to prepare against those who threaten the Muslim lands and people, and prepare against them whatever you are able of power and steeds of war by which you may testify the enemy of Allah and your enemy. Surah Al-Anfal. Unity in military and defense strategies, including joint military development, intelligence sharing, and arms production, is essential. We must aim to be so strong that no one dares oppress us, yet so just that no one fears our oppression. The lost glory, the hikmah, the education, the science and innovation that we have lost it, let it get it back. The early Islamic golden age, which was built on the thirst of knowledge, we must revive that spirit by prioritizing research-based and creative education, promoting Islamic values and critical thinking, investing heavily in technology, space sciences and medicines, making Arabic and Islamic culture central in our curriculum. Are those who know equal to those who don't know? Surah Al-Zumar. And the Prophet Muhammad said, seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. This applies not only to religious knowledge but to worldly science, essential for the survival and prosperity of the Ummah. Revive the role of OIC behind symbolism. The OIC must an active voice on every global stage, a defender of oppressed Muslims in Palestine, Kashmir, Syria, Sudan and beyond, a builder of an Islamic bloc in a global economic, politics and innovation. Our past imams and jurists all emphasize the duty of a central authority, Imam or Caliph, to unify Muslims. While the Caliph is absent, the OIC can and should fill the vacuum. Final appeal. All leaders of the Muslim world, all leaders of the Muslim world, the Ummah is watching. Allah will ask you about your silence, your priorities, your policies. Do not let temporary alliances and selfish interests stand in the way of this historic responsibility, and hold firmly the rope of Allah altogether and do not become divided. This is not a call to war or political dominance. It is a call to return to our roots, our faith, our duty. Let us be leaders of peace, not pawns of the powerful. Let the OIC rise to lead, not to follow. Let the Ummah speak with one voice, and let that voice echo the timeless truths of Islam. May Allah guide us, forgive us, and unite us for His cause. Thank you very much.